Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another tier list. This time we're going over the finishes for the knives, not just the knives in general. As you can see, we have all the finishes for the M9. We're going to use the M9 because that's the knife I use and I like a lot. But we're going to go through, we have S, A, B, C, D, and again, delete from the game. A lot of you had a lot to say about my last tier list video. So I'm interested to see what you guys say again. And also, if you haven't seen my lemon juice challenge, make sure you check that video out. I'll have that linked in the description and it'll be at the end screen too. As always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. But let's get into it now. So, first up. First up, we have the Autotronic. One of the red knives in the game. To me, it's definitely... Oh, this might be a lot harder than just the knife one because I don't know. Okay, we might have to change stuff around this video. But I think for now, I'm gonna stick this in an A tier. Just because it's pretty clean. Battle scar doesn't really matter. The condition doesn't really matter on this knife, I don't think. So we're gonna keep it A. Next one, black laminate. It's nice, but it's pretty standard. I'm gonna go to D tier. It's definitely pretty lazy, honestly. Just like the color of the handle looks cool, but it might as well just have a vanilla knife at that point. Alright, next we are going with bayonet Doppler. I believe this is the black pearl pattern. They think the patterns are like CSGO, not the new CS2 looking ones. So the black pearl, Doppler phase definitely is gonna go in an S tier. It even looks kind of purple now too on CS2, so I definitely fuck with that. Alright, let's change it up. Let's go to this side. We got the M9 marble fade, or the marble fade in general actually. Marble fades, I think, are a B tier, to be honest. Fire and ice, A tier for sure. But all the other patterns kind of bring it down for me. You have a yellow... I feel like if you have a yellow and red marble fade, it's terrible. Then if you have blue and red, it's nice. And then blue and yellow is kind of like the mid tier how it's judged. That's my opinion at least. But yeah, overall, I think it's a B tier. Now we have the Knight, M9 Knight. This is also a D tier, to be honest. It's basically just an all black knife, but even if you get it in a really low float, it still looks scratched and nah, it's definitely a D tier. Honestly, I think we might just delete that from the game, to be honest. Alright, now we're going back to the beginning again. And we got the blue steel. I think the blue steel should also be deleted from the game. It doesn't look blue enough in my opinion. And it's kind of like a faded case hardened blue gem. So, yeah. Definitely needs to be deleted from the game in my opinion. You know what? We're just going to fire through a couple of these, to be honest. What is this? Forest DD Pat? Or is this Real Forest? I don't know. But both of these need to be deleted from the game. Like, they're just not good. The one likes a camo pattern knife. And even if you do, the floats on it are terrible too. Just like the other one. So, those are also getting deleted from the game. Now, we're going to move into some biases. Because it's a blue knife. And, yeah, I like blue knives. To be honest, this was the dream knife I had when it first came out. Because I wanted an M9 so bad, and I liked the color blue. When this knife dropped, I thought this shit was S tier immediately. But obviously now it's been out for a while, and I have a better knife. And I look back on it, it's definitely not S tier. I'm gonna go C tier. It's pretty cool because it's blue, But again, like the patterns like these, it just doesn't look nice on the knives. I don't know. Unless you have perfect float. Now, case harden. Ooh, I'm gonna put this B tier, but above marble fade, and that's because of the blue gem. Blue gems, S tier. Blue gems S tier automatically. But if you don't have a blue gem, it takes down a lot, and all the brown and shit on it makes it go down really, really hard, which is why I put it down to B tier. But I do like it better than the marble fade, just a little bit, just a little bit. You know what? We actually should have just started with the vanilla M9. That's probably where I should have started, because obviously vanilla M9 S tier, because I like M9s, and pretty much all the vanilla skins look pretty clean. It's just basic default knife. Actually, nah, I'm kind of tripping. That's going in A, not S tier. That would make no sense to put it in the best tier if it has no skin on it. Alright, let's get rid of some more of the poo-poo knives. Like, Scorched. Yeah, that's delete from the game, definitely. And whatever the hell this one is, that one gets deleted too. I think that one's actually Scorched. I don't even remember the title. Hold on, let me actually look this one up. Okay, yeah, I was right. This one's Scorched. This is Urban Masked. Either way, they all belong in the delete from the game. I don't know why they're in the game at all. Alright, now we got some interesting knives to talk about. Let's start off with the Crimson Web. Crimson Web, another A tier knife. I like the dark red better than the Autotronic. And also, if you get a nice web pattern on it, that shit looks so clean. Now we're going to go to the Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet, I'm going to put that B tier. I like how the handle's purple and the knife, the blade of the knife is black. But you have to have it in a nice low float for it to actually look pretty good. So I'm going to keep it at B tier. I think now I'm going to go and do the rest of the Dopplers. So, okay, Doppler in general, A tier. Easily A tier. Doppler is the best pattern on the knife, hands down. It's not the best one, not the best phase, but it's the best pattern on any knife, for sure. A Doppler on any knife, mwah, beautiful. That being said, the best Doppler phase, Sapphire, baby. Oh my god, this shit looks like a lightsaber, baby. A blue lightsaber. It's nice and clean, nice and bright. Kind of looks like purple in some light too. It's so good. I've wanted this knife for so long, and I know I'll never get it, but that's definitely the dream knife. So if you guys want to subscribe and, maybe get my channel up, maybe I can get one of those. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we move from Sapphire to Ruby. Ruby, I can't lie, also S tier. It's not as good, but I still like it. Nice bright red, brighter than these, but it's also kind of dark red at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but it's like, I don't know, dark red, but it's still shiny. Alright, I guess we can go from normal Doppler to gamma Doppler, which means the gamma Doppler, can't lie, it's gonna be an A tier. It's still pretty nice. The Doppler pattern, I don't know what about it. It just does something, man. It's better than so many knives. I'm gonna actually move it past the Autotronic in this case, because I think it is better than these two, but I don't necessarily think it's better than Crimson Web, to be honest. Now we got the last Doppler, the Emerald phase of the Gamma Doppler, and again, can't lie, S tier. Honestly, all four of these are the gem phases. You can see I'm a little bit of a bias towards that, but Yeah, I just think they look so clean. They look like lightsabers. I am gonna keep saying that. Alright, I feel like this video's gone on pretty long. So I'm gonna go through all the shitty knives now. The rest of the shitters, stained, that should be deleted from the game. I don't think it's as bad as these, but it's definitely on like the blue steel level where it just looks bad. Then we got the rust coat. Honestly, rust coat only looks good if you have it in battle scarred, but still, why would you want a battle scarred knife? I think you only have it for the memes, to be honest. So it's going in D tier. I actually lied. This is Damascus steel. This is the scorched one. So we're gonna take that out and put the scorched one here. Damascus steel still goes low. It's definitely like C tier. It's a little bit cooler because it's nice and bright and shiny, but I don't know. I feel like the waves on it could be a little bit more defined to make it look cooler. I'm not even sure what this thing is. What is this pattern? Doesn't even look like there's a pattern on it. I'm just gonna delete from the game because whatever it is, it doesn't look good. Alright, now we got bangers till the end. Bayonet fade. Full fade, easily S tier. Any other fades, probably A, B tier. Now we got the freehand. The freehand, top of A tier. I was going to put it at S because it's the knife that I use, but if I'm being honest, it's just not up there completely. But it is pretty cool, the fact that you can have like basically graffiti on your knife, and each pattern is kind of different depending on the flow in the skin seed. The one that I have looks pretty nice. I like how it has the arrow and the little face of the guy everywhere. Yeah, I'm really happy with this knife. I definitely don't plan on getting rid of it anytime soon. So yeah, top of A tier for that one. Then we got the bayonet lore. I am a big fan of the lore. I'm going to put this in A tier as well. I like the nice bright yellow blade, but the yellow kind of goes along with the green pretty well. And it reminds me of the dragon lore because it has that little dragon etched onto the blade or whatever, that pattern on it. Now we have Tiger Tooth. Again, another S tier. I don't know, I like tigers. That's my only reason for putting it in S tier. I like the stripes on it. Honestly, if they made a tiger tooth but like with different colors, that shit would be sick. Counter-Strike, if you're listening, or if you're making skins and you're listening to this video, design a knife that looks like the tiger tooth but it's another color. That would be fire. Last but not least, we have the Slaughter, and we're gonna put the Slaughter in B tier because it's just not the Crimson Web. That's my only reason for it. It still looks nice, but it's just not the Crimson Web. Anyway, these are my picks. Let me know how you guys feel about them. Tell me your favorite knives in the comments. I'm gonna head out of here. Peace out.